Hey Slices! Today we're making these pens that are pretty easy to make and are super cute looking. If you forget anyone on your Christmas list this year, you can always make a bunch of these and give them away. Plus, you can use them to spice up your room if you're looking for a bit of color. So let's get started. You will need pens, make sure it's a round, solid colored barrel, oven baked clay. I recommend you get it in a variety pack if you don't have clay already. You can use a 50% off coupons at Joann's or Michael's to get it cheaper too. A clay cutter or a knife, pliers, wax paper, tape, and optionally you can have a cutting mat. Start your project by taking your pens. I tend not to favorite brands, but I like this Target brand. This white part here is what you're going to pull out with your pliers. Pull it gently, and you're going to end up with your barrel, your ink, and your cap. You can throw out the cap, but keep the ink and the barrel. Next, take a piece of wax paper and tape it down to your working surface. I like to work on a cutting mat because it gives you nice guidelines, but you don't have to. Then, just pick out the colors of clay you would like to use and cut them open. You might need scissors or an X-Acto knife for this, but you can also just play around with it until you get the wrapper off. Once you get the wrapper off, you're going to make a clay piece called a cane. I'll show you a few ways to make them. The first type of cane is the Swirly Cane. Start your project with 2 balls of clay. Roll out one and then the other. You can use something such as a marker for this. Then, take your cutting edge, cut the first one into a rectangle, and then the other one. Make sure they're even. Place one on the bottom and one on the top, and roll it up so there's a slight edge until you have a little sausage. Then, roll out this sausage so you have a snake-like ribbon. Then, cut off either end and cut little slices. That's how you make a swirly cane. Next, we'll be making my personal favorite cane, the marbled cane. Start your project with 2 balls of clay. Roll them both out into thin sausages and cut them so they're the same length. Then, twist them together. Cut that twist in half, put the 2 twists together, and roll it out again. Cut the new twist in half, put them together, and roll that out again. Roll it out again until it's a thin snake-like figure. Then, use your knife to cut off thin slices, and you're done with the marbled cane. Now we'll be making a cane I like to call the animal print cane. Start this project with 2 pieces of clay. Roll one flat and cut it into a rectangle. Roll the other one into a little log and cut off the end so it's even. Place it on top of the flat piece of clay and roll it up so it's surrounded by the other colored clay. Then roll it out into a thin snake, cut it in half, and put those pieces together. You can now roll it into your final sausage or cut it in half, put those 2 halves together. Then you're going to roll it out, cut off your thin slices, and you'll have your cane pieces. Now, if you want to make a pen out of your cane pieces, simply take them and place them around the pen like this. Cover the whole pen. It's okay if you have spaces. You also want the layer to be thinner than you think, so try using less pieces than you think you'll need, and then add more if you need them. Mix the clay together in between your palms, not your fingers, and finish it off by adding one to the top and using a knife or your blade to cut around the bottom of the pen to neaten it up. Now bake them at 275 for around 15 minutes, making sure you keep a close eye on them. I also recommend baking them in a glass container. Let them cool for at least 10 minutes when you take them out, and don't touch them during this time as the clay is still kind of smushy and it can mess up easily. Now when they're all done cooling, you can take them out of the container. Just get those inks we took out earlier and pop them right back in. You might need the pliers to push them in down a bit, but they should stay in firmly and have no problem at all. And you're done. Here are some of the pens I made. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I upload every Sunday, so if you'd like notifications in your inbox, make sure to subscribe. And I'm wondering, what's your favorite color combination? Make sure to comment below so I know. Thanks again, and see you guys next week. Oh, and quick side note, thank you to all 400 of my subscribers. It's a pretty big number. Thanks again, and if you'd like to watch more of my videos, you can click on either of these pictures or in the description below. Bye!